Jaimie.
We're here.
Jaimie.
We're here. We're queer.
Welcome.
Get used
Welcome.
to it. Hi.
Welcome.
Hello,
Welcome
everyone.
to
Welcome.
Ovaries Talking.
These ovaries are talking, and they got a lot to say. I
They
mean, I
do.
don't know how they have so much to say. I really don't, but they
Jaimie, this is
What?
our Halloween episode.
do. Yeah. Yeah.
I-
it's true.
We're gonna.
Oh.
Did you make that, Jaimie, with your mad skills?
No, I actually would never be able to do this cool. You see how my daughter did it, my 7-year-old. You see how she went on a diagonal? I would have never gone on a diagonal. She went against the grain. I feel. It's the show that nobody asked for, the only reason that we shower. If these ovaries could talk is live right now. Okay.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Now, Jaimie, you
Okay.
can say whatever you want to say.
Okay,
I didn't mean to cut you off that badly.
Yes,
Sorry.
you did. Yes,
I really
you
didn't on that one. I didn't.
Oh my God. Hi, Sage. Yes, you did. This is gorgeous. This is so gorgeous. But also put it in the tasks. I'm redoing that song next week. Put it in the dang tasks.
Jaimie, you're really gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it. I can't stand it. It needs to be redone. It's in the wrong key. Things need to change because it could be a fun song. Listen.
All right.
Could be better.
I have faith that you're gonna do it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get it, today's whole show, for the most part, is about Halloween, Jaimie, which is very exciting.
This Halloween. I
love when you don't know the words.
Do you know what that's from? Do you?
Of course I do. That movie.
Okay.
The one with the cartoons and the big Johnny Depp thing.
Nightmare Before Christmas. My daughter likes that. You know what my daughter loves? Here we go.
You're already taking us off topics, Jaimie.
Hocus Pocus. And I love that she loves Hocus Pocus so much because she'll be like, it's October. Mom, Hocus Pocus. We got to watch Hocus Pocus. It's like,
does she understand you can watch Hocus Pocus year round?
But it's the special, it's like the tradition. Take it easy. Get out of here.
All right. There we go. We lost our topic. So I renamed this topics Robin's sister suggests, because every week, she's probably not here. Every week my sister sends me anything remotely gay. She sends me, and I love it.
It's great.
It's so helpful.
What is that position called? Like in a real office? Like what?
An employee?
No, but she's like the.
If we had employees.
She's like the
liaison,
the outer world liaison,
the
research,
comms,
the research
communications. She's a lot of things.
She's the research team.
Well,
we're gonna have to check with our research team on that. We'll get back to you. Can you imagine?
And I would call my sister and be like, "You in a meeting? Because I really need you to. I need you to get me some stuff from TMZ.
I need you to look up some gay gossip. Oh my God, what's happening?
What's happening is I put the wrong thing up on the screen, Jaimie. I'm a hot mess today.
We are all together. We are here.
Okay, let's talk about our first item, Jaimie.
Hot topic.
Clark Kent's son, John, comes out as bi.
This is really. I mean, you go DC Comics.
Right? Now, here's all the things I did not know. One, I didn't know that like him and Lois Lane had a kid who is now Superman. Like I'm clearly not up in the DC Comics world. So John is now the new Superman, their son, apparently. I don't know. There's something about John as Superman. It's just like John. Okay.
Yeah, but Clark. Actually, Clark is like very Superman-y of a name. I really think you're right.
Yeah, it is. And John just feels like, hey, John, like you're. Just, I don't know. Just you're not. But John's bi now.
They're going with the whole like average guy, except he's Superman and he's super bi. Like
and he's super John. All right. Well, but John, so they're not just saying he's bi. They're going to explore a relationship with a dude.
Like, I mean, look at this picture.
I know.
What? It's a beautiful thing.
But here's what I read in here that I thought was really cool too, is that they were saying that, let me see if I can find it in here. Okay, this is his bi-ness. They were talking about some of the things that they've been addressing as of late. He's been addressing like school shootings, climate change, all this stuff. And I was like, okay, DC Comics. All right.
I know. I see you, DC Comics, sexuality and possibly maybe gender. Who knows? How great would that be?
I know.
This is a beautiful thing. It's a
But
beautiful
what
thing.
I want to know, and I'll be interested. Hi, Julie. I'll be
Hi,
interested to
Julie.
know, was there blowback? I mean, because I
Oh,
didn't
I'm
see it like
sure.
trending on Twitter or anything like that. So I'm kind of wondering, was there like,
I mean, is there always blowback? How much blowback do we get with our stories
oh
about
my
just like
God.
families? I mean, of course, there's two men kissing in a comic scene. Of course, there's been blowback. Are
Well,
you
because
kidding me?
I also think of comics as very male, and I don't know if
Yeah.
that's
Well,
true in terms of the
yeah.
audience, but it does feel like it's very male.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yes, you can say that, but then we have to be careful what we say there because I'm
I
not
love
sure.
it's true, it's true. I love
You like my
that you're
gourd?
using your fake oh, Dean King got mad about it. Well,
Dean Cain.
he's like a crazy
Old.
Republican. He
Isn't
is
Dean
like a
Cain really old too?
no
I'm not even sure who that is. Wait, who's
Dean
Dean
Cain.
Cain?
Dean Cain was what? No, he was that like really handsome Superman. Um, and
Oh,
then he is like a crazy conservative.
well, there you
I mean,
go.
I don't know if he's
Of
crazy, but I'm
course
going to
there's
call
I mean
him.
like I think it should just go as it's a no-brainer. Of course there's going to be pushback when you put anything queer related up on the screen. There's going to be pushback at this day and age, sadly. Sadly. Like
Well, it's like you could already hear the woke mob comments and all of that crap. It's just like, oh, come on, people, come on.
it's just
Ugh,
it's like we're going to turn all the young men gay. If that was possible,
I
if
know,
that was possible, then all the movies about straight romances would be turning the gay kids straight.
I know, I
Right?
know, I
Let's take it to
know.
the opposite side. And that's not happening.
And
I
what's so
watch heterosexual people kiss all the time. It does not make me want to do the heterosexual kiss. You know what I mean? You know
does
what I
it?
mean?
Not
No.
even a little bit.
I mean,
Does it make you want to
sometimes.
kiss somebody? With somebody?
Somebody. But I
I'd like
prefer to kiss my
I'd like
wife.
to make out with somebody right now.
Hmm. Go ask Mary. What's she doing? What's Mary doing? Let's get some views on this live stream.
Yeah. Meanwhile, cut to earlier. I was like getting ready to shower for this, and I was like naked and on the toilet, and she threw the door open. She was like, "I have a question for you," and I was like, "Get out!"
Oh, you told her to get out?
I did.
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay,
That's
all right. So
married
this is
life.
this is a question. Then this is a question for people, and if you have a comment about this, are you okay with your significant other coming in while you're going to the bathroom and you happen to be naked at the same time?
All the time.
Would you be
All
okay
the
with that?
time. All
You're
the
okay
time.
with
It
that?
happens all the time. And we're just honestly, we're kind of like a naked. Everybody's always naked, and like people walk in on me getting dressed all the time in my house. We're always just naked in front of each other.
I mean, my kids are very naked. They're both very comfortable, or like one of them is. But my thing is more just like, I don't know, what you're doing in the bathroom is personal and private. And I just feel like there's no privacy anywhere anymore, especially COVID days. I don't want you while I'm in the bathroom.
I will say I close the door almost all the way when I
The
go.
door was literally closed.
Yeah,
Just threw the door open.
Yeah, we're a lot more fluid with all of it than I guess you guys. We're just
I just want to be alone for a minute.
Yeah, well, I've given up on that. I mean, come on.
Oh my God, I know.
All
All right, let's get off me
Next
naked on the
hot
toilet.
topic. You like my cup? You like my cup?
I love your fake ovaries talk mug. I love it. Okay.
Until I get a real one.
Jaimie, tell me, we are hardcore coming into Halloween. Tell me about your feelings about Halloween. Like, do you like Halloween as a parent, as a person? What are your feelings?
I'm gonna tell you this much. Here's my feelings personally about Halloween. I used to do theater, so I used to dress up in costumes for a living and full makeup, right? Like that's what I did for 20 years. The idea of for fun putting on a costume and like going to a party is absolutely not an idea of fun for me. Because I did it for work. I don't like. I've had so many quick changes with costumes and sweaty costume. Like
I'm so glad you're not one of those people that says costumes. I can't stand that.
I put my costume on. Would you like me to strike that? I know the village.
Do you want me to strike that? Do you want me to strike that?
Coffee to go.
I have to say, I have always hated Halloween.
Always.
I mean, I liked getting candy. Don't get me wrong. I liked running around the neighborhood, but that was it. Like, I never liked the dressing up. I never was like, oh, I can't wait.
But did you put the costume on?
I did. And you want to know, my mom let me, these were like my types of costumes. Like my mom let me go to school in the 4th grade and I was dressed up as a flasher. So I cut some pants off at the knees and I put rubber bands around them around so it looked like I had pants on. Then I wore shorts and then I had my dad's trench coat and like a hat and I flashed people. I was in the 4th grade. Like that's not appropriate.
I mean, no, it's kind of brilliant. It's kind of genius. Kim Bay says I have zero creativity. I hate it. Except Halloween is also my wife's birthday, so that's fun. Oh, okay.
All right.
But
Well,
then
that's
do you always have
something.
to have costume parties for her birthday? Because I would be like, blah. And then if you invite people to her birthday, people are expecting to be able to wear a costume.
This is what I'm saying. And it's like, and I always end up making my costumes and they never like, once we tried to be Charlie's Angels and it was just like, I tried to feather my hair and I just had on like bad Salvation Army clothing. It was too tight.
Oh,
it was
my
just
costumes
none of that worked.
were always the Salvation Army. Always like rejigged Salvation Army things that my mom, jigged it up. But I was a flapper once.
I thought you were gonna say I was like flat what? Chested?
I was a flat chested thing once.
Weren't we all?
But I guess I liked it as a kid. I don't like it now. But how about your kids? Sports theme. That's fun.
It's like on point for like very Leslie. I love it. I love it.
Gay. You're so gay.
Mike, and well, this is what's interesting is I have been given children who my daughter wants to talk about Halloween the second her birthday is over. And I only allow them to talk about the next holiday because they start talking about these things so early.
Yeah.
Like she's already has Christmas, everything and her next birthday party planned out. And I just don't want any of that.
Rose's birthday is December 18th. I cannot tell you. She has a list of all the friends. It's right there. It's got 23 people on it. She keeps adding to the list.
You have to give a cutoff. You have to say 4 people. This is what I do.
I'm like, it's not happening. But she talks about her birthday incessantly. Meanwhile, her brother's birthday has to happen first and my birthday. Take it down.
That's what I always say. I'm like, you cannot talk about your birthday if someone else is coming up first.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't ever work. That doesn't work.
Very excited.
See, look at this. Sage can't stand it either. I'm so glad to hear that we are not alone in our dislike of this holiday.
I'm not.
And they push it so early too. It's like September. All of a sudden, and Henry doesn't give a crap about it. He just wants to this year he wants to get one of those outfits that blows up on its own. So it looks like he's like a baby coming out of something. I was like, whatever. I was like, can I get it on Amazon?
Yeah.
And if I can, great.
Well, I happen to have children who won't wear costumes. And then there's like anxiety. Like Rose starts having anxiety about Halloween 3 weeks ago. What am I going to be, Mom? What am I? Because everybody else enjoys dressing up and everybody else wants to wear a costume. So she feels this peer pressure to get into the idea of putting on a costume. So she tells me what she wants. She does the whole thing. I have made costumes for her. I have bought costumes for her. And then the day of huge anxiety attack, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And she ends up wearing just like black clothes and cat ears. Like she has like anxiety. She doesn't like to get dressed up. She has things about clothing. She won't wear dresses and she won't, it's very interesting. And it looks like my son is about to be the same way because first
that's what he sees too.
He wanted to be chased from Paw Patrol. He's changed his mind. Now it's a ghost. And Rose changes her mind because she starts having anxiety over the choice she made. Now it was a ghost, and now he says, no, I don't want to be that anymore. Thank God I didn't get anything yet or start making anything. I'm just going to give up on Halloween entirely. I can't with
all right, well, Jaimie,
changing their minds.
Before you give up on Halloween, we do actually. I have to find it here. Hold on a second. We do have to talk. Okay, this episode, which you can see, is brought to you by California Cryobank, which we are super excited about. We talked about that they have become sponsors of this live stream, which is so incredible. Like they're helping us,
Cryobank.
Right? They're helping us make content for LGBTQ families. And so we just wanted to take a quick little Halloween break for a second, and we're going to just talk about sperm purchasing.
I want to talk about finding the right sperm through California Cryobank. That's what I want to talk about.
That's right, Jaimie. I mean, it's the search for Superman, right? I mean, we know it well. I know it well. You know it well.
It took me at least 2 months to pick out our donor. And I obsessed over every little thing. Like I know everybody else does. Like I crossed somebody out because he had acne as a teenager. Who doesn't
I
have
mean,
acne as a
right?
teenager?
Right?
You get crazy. You get crazy.
I mean, I knocked somebody off for eczema, Jaimie. I mean, I was like a crazy person. Like, you can really
I
go
know.
down a hole in the process,
Yeah,
right?
I know. That's why I am honestly really glad that we chose California Cryobank and we
Yeah,
went to California
absolutely.
Cryobank because they literally have everything. Oh my God, my phone is ringing. Can you hear it? They
No.
literally have it started ringing in my
It's California
ears.
Cryobank. They have more sperm for you, Jaimie.
They want to give me
They're like,
more
hello,
sperm,
Jaimie.
more donor sperm. So, but literally, California Cryobank literally has everything you need to pick the right
Mhm.
donor. Photos, check. Audio recording, check.
Check.
Personal essays, check. Medical screening, check. Genetic screening, check. Psychological screening, check. And so much more. I'm going to stop saying check. I'm going to stop annoying y'all.
Well, it
I'm
was
gonna do
not so much that you kept saying check. It was the way that you were saying check, Jaimie.
check.
But here's the thing. California Cryobank, and this is part of like working with them, which I'm so excited about. We have a special code for our viewers, our listeners, our fans.
OCT for a special 90-day level 2 donor information subscription, which is $145 value, y'all.
And
Yeah,
that is
I
a
said
code that you
y'all.
cannot forget, y'all.
Yes, yes.
And listen, you all of our listeners, all of our viewers, you can take the time that you need to pick the right donor for your family.
Or should we say the right Superman? You see what I did there?
Jaimie,
You see what I
I
did?
see what you did there. I see what you did there. So, all right. So, folks, if you are ready to start this search, okay, here is what you are going to do. You are going to use our code OCT. You're going to register for a free account and you're going to go find that donor.
I love this offer. You're going to go to cryobank.com. You're going to open a free account. You're going to use code OCT to activate your free subscription today. Do it, do it, do it.
Yep, it's cryobank.com, cryobank.com. And come on, make the babies. Tell us about it. Come be on our podcast. Bam.
I'm impressed you just spelled that. Good job, Robin.
I mean,
wasn't
every
sure you
once in a
could.
while. All right, now let's get back, Jaimie.
Oh, wait, we got to put Sage's comment
I'm
up.
going to, but I'm going. Oh, okay. I'm going. Okay, go ahead.
What did you want to do? What did you want to do?
I was going back to the banners. It's all good. It's all good.
I relate to Rose. I have ADHD and I get the same anxiety attack for the same reasons. People looking is scary. Sage, Rose has ADHD and we've just learned it. So thank you for saying that. So this is obviously a symptom of that. Oh my God, Sage, I'm gonna have to have a powwow with you.
And it makes sense if you think about it, like that it would be sort of an overwhelming thing, and the choice and the people, and then like all of the costumes, and it just like it really just makes sense when you look at it through that filter.
She doesn't like people to comment on her appearance. It gives her a lot of anxiety, which is why she won't wear anything that seems flashy, like a dress or anything that somebody would be like, "Oh, you look nice today." It gives her so much anxiety.
Oh, because it's like puts like a spotlight on her that she's uncomfortable
and
with.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it at all.
Yeah.
No sleeveless, nothing. Anyway.
Well, no sleeveless. Okay. Well, but let's talk about like the costumes while we're here. Like, I want to know and share with us in the comments. Are you doing DIY or wait? Oh, neurodiversity. Oh, buddies.
I love you. I know.
We're going to talk about that more in what we're watching in just a second.
Should.
But are you a DIY costume person, Jaimie?
I like to do the DIY costume. I feel really proud of myself when I'm able to put something together. Did you see when I made that cardboard car for Orion?
It was very good. It was very good.
I still have it. I kept it in their room. He never wore it. I mean, I got him to wear it up and down the hall for 1 minute, and I got a quick video. Never wore it. I do it every year though.
I never do DIY. Like what I'll do is I might say to them, if we can't buy it, I might say to them, like, this year Maxine's doing some weird thing where she's a candy man, but it's like a crazy like vampire candy man or something. Everything goes vampire in my house. And so she's going to do makeup where she's going to do SFX makeup where she's going to have like a half a Smarties thing sticking out of her head, like all these like weird, she wants to do all these weird things. So my version of DIY is I'm like, okay, I could just buy you the apron. I can see the thing. And then I look for the thing on Amazon. I don't know that counts for DIY.
And she's going to do the makeup. Does she watch Glow Up?
Not yet, but she's because she's very deep in RuPaul with her other
Oh.
mother. Like, they watch it every night, and they're like, I mean, they started from the beginning, so they had thousands of with the all stars and they had thousands of episodes to watch. So I think when she's done, she's going to hit glow up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she needs to watch it, especially if she's going to DIY her makeup because it's all about that. Sage says, I used to pack extra clothes for pajama day at school because I was
Aw.
afraid I got the day wrong. I totally get it. Rose is like the same way. She freaks. She gets so scared and then she overthinks the pajamas. I very much love DIYing the costumes, and I had already Googled how to make a ghost costume DIY. I wasn't going to buy it.
I mean, it's a white sheet with some holes, no?
No. You have a.
It's more than that.
It has to have like flappy arms, so you do like you have to
Oh,
like
no.
sew it, and then it's like, and then you need a hood, so it's white, and his face just is here. Like there's no eye
Mine
holes.
would literally be just, I'd be like, here's a white sheet
He's
with
gonna
some eyes.
he would trip. He's 3. He'd be all over the place.
I'll trim some stuff around the bottom. You good go. You got this.
But now he doesn't want to do. I mean, I'm like, I am so over it. They keep changing their minds. Anxiety is killing everyone in this.
My absolute favorite costume that I ever saw since becoming a mother. I mean, this might be too inside baseball, but in Park Slope, there's this thing called the Park Slope Food Co-op, and it's notoriously very Park Slopey. It's like those mothers that those mothers you can't stand them, right? You just can't stand them. And in order to be a member of the co-op,
unless you're listening to this and you're a Park Slope mother, and we love you very much. We love you. You're
delightful. You are the exception to the rule. So they make you work some hours, and most of the people they put their hours in by delivering the food in the neighborhood, right? So they're always walking through the neighborhood with a grocery cart, and they wear these like big yellow like glow in the dark vests.
Oh yes, right. So you don't get hit by a
safety,
car.
Safety,
of course.
So there was this little kid who was like Orion's age, like 2-3 years old, and the parents had got him a little real metal grocery cart, put him in a flannel with the little thing, and he was walking through, and he had a sign that said Park Slope Food Co-op, and I nearly peed myself. It was amazing.
That is adorable. That's really cute.
I was like, that's so smart. And so for the parents.
Oh yeah. It's always for the parents when they're young. Kim purchased a $12 costume for the baby off Amazon. One of his medical devices for the club foot will be part of it though. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's good. You have to work with what you got. You got to work.
We are going to need a picture of this. We're going to need you to share it with us. And for those of you who don't know, Kim's going to be a future guest on the podcast.
She is.
Just so you know, she is. We're recording her pretty soon.
Yes.
All right.
I had one more thing to say. In that vein of the costumes and the. Oh, it'll come to me. It'll come to you.
But we're not. This is our last little subtopic of Halloween. This is our last subtopic.
Okay.
How old is too old to trick or treat? And
I think high school. I think 14, 15. You
can go through middle school.
Oh yes, I think so for sure, because you're still pretty. Like when you get to high school, you're going to a party. Like you should not be going out trick or treating because there's parties happening, right? But middle school, it's not. I don't want the middle schoolers partying anyway. So
I don't. I'm fine. My daughter's having a friend over because it's happening on a Sunday this year. So she's having a friend over Saturday night, and they have a lineup of horror movies. And she was like, "So the lineup goes to 3 a.m. Is that too late?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "What, have you lost your mind?" I was like, "You're not staying up till 3." She was like, "We'll either start earlier or we'll cut something out." But I mean, do you have like a 7-movie lineup?
Wow.
Okay. That's really fun. Committed.
That's fun. I remember going trick-or-treating with my best friend Robin. We must have been in like 7th grade. And I feel like that was the last. This was what I just thought of. We were hippies that year. Oh, so like
Sonny and Cher, so San Francisco.
Straight from the Salvation Army. But the San Francisco one. But I'm trying to get Rose to be a beatnik. Because of the anxiety. So all she has to do, I showed her pictures and I was like, all you have to do is we'll get you a beret. All you have to do is wear black. That's it.
Okay.
And she wasn't on board. And then my friend
did you tell her after she has to read some poetry and snap?
I did. She's not feeling it. Then my friend was like, why don't you just have her be a serial killer?
Yes,
because they're
give your
just walking
child some
amongst
kind of
us.
like a dagger knife type thing.
No, because you never know. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, you would have never known. He looked like a normal Joe.
They walk amongst us kind of vibe. Is
Yeah.
that it?
So if she's in her normal clothes and everybody's like, "What are you, Rose?" I'm a serial killer.
Okay, so what Mary and I did for many, many years is we were just like, we're dressed up as lesbians. And then we wore like sweatshirts and we and we walked around with our kids and they were like, okay. Like parents didn't know what to do with that. They didn't
Oh
know
my
what to do
God.
with that.
No, it's just Anne one time went to she had to go to a Halloween party and she was like, oh, Anne of all people hates dressing up. So she was going to a Halloween party. She said, all right, well, I'll be Ruth Bader Ginsburg because it was easy for us to like put something together. But we didn't think about where this party was.
Where was it?
It was at a friend's house
Oh, geez.
outside of the city, and
Oh,
it had a
geez.
mixed group of people who might not necessarily be on board for Ruth Bader.
They weren't
And
feeling
so-
RBG.
So then it turned into all these people kept trying to have political conversations with her. And she was like, I'm not getting into this with you. She had to tell so many people, I'm not doing this with you. Neither one of us is going to change the other's mind. So you have to be mindful of where you're going and who you're going to be with.
Oh my God, that is
so
hilarious.
Funny. I know.
All right, well, Jaimie, whether we like it or not, Halloween is coming. We have to endure it for a few more years. But before we leave everybody, we do have one more little
hot topic. I wasn't ready.
I know. I just finished. I didn't realize there was a season 2. I just finished last night, Love on the Spectrum.
Season 2 or season 1?
Yeah, season 2. Season 2.
We're watching that right now. We're on like episode 4. Isn't it the sweetest?
I just exhausted mom.
Well, I have seen some amazing exhausted mom costumes.
By the way, I forgot to tell you, I said it wrong. We were badly dressed lesbians. That's what we would tell people we were.
Yeah, because some of us dress well.
Yeah. Well. So I just finished it last night and it is just, I mean, there was moments where like one point I was like like just sobbing and like half the time I watched at least half of it leaning forward like this.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched this, it's one of the most touching shows out there. And I really feel like everybody could learn a lot from these individuals because they really, really practice sharing their feelings, and they make a point of asking the person they're with about how they're feeling, and they're good at expressing how they're feeling because they work so hard on it because they're on the spectrum and they have to work hard at understanding their feelings and expressing them. But we could all take note. We could all take a page out of this book.
Also, just like the humanity of the show, the vulnerability that they show up with, you know, that the honesty with which they speak with, like it is just so wonderful. And it's like there's so much bad stuff out there right now. Mm-hmm. It is like the antidote to to all of Twitter.
It makes you feel warm, and that's something a lot of them say. I'm feeling warm. I just love it.
I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling warm.
And the one girl always points to, I'm feeling warm.
And I know. She also had like a little like voice like this.
Oh,
I was like, I was leaning back and looking at him. I was like, she's gonna try to make out with him any minute. Ronan was so good with her, and like when he took her on the date to, I don't know if you've gotten there yet. He takes her on a date so she can learn to like race car drive
the car. Yeah. You're doing great. Oh my God,
you're doing great. And then he gets in his own car and he's like, Katie is pulling up on the right, and I was like, I just was sitting like I had wine. I was like,
I want him. I'll take him as a boyfriend.
Oh my God, he's the best. He is just the best. Okay, Kim is saying she watched Nuclear.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed the last live stream. So you, I was at a callback for a commercial that I did not get, Jaimie.
I'm sorry, but I was all by myself in here. So
I know the best part. It was fun. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you want to make fun of me? Go ahead, make fun of me. And
no, I don't.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That Nuclear Family documentary, dude. Have you guys watched it? Because did you watch it?
Finished it. I haven't finished it because I was like, I got so deep into Love on the Spectrum. I was like, I can't.
it goes to it goes somewhere. I mean, it's really it's one of those tales that it's what could possibly happen, and when things go wrong, and things went terribly wrong. But I do have to say, and you all might disagree with me, I see both sides of the story. I see both sides.
Well, just a little bit that I saw of it felt like they let him in and then changed the terms.
Yes,
I couldn't, I mean, I don't have enough knowledge to speak, so I shouldn't say too much more than that. But that's what I saw quickly, the parts I saw.
but at the same time, like from the start, he wasn't like he tried to change it to, I don't know. He wanted paternal rights, which would have taken non-bio mom out of legal anything, which is not fair. Because so there's that. He was trying to take away her legal right to the kids, in essence, just so he could get paternal right for the one child. But anyway,
which by the way, how'd that work out for you? It's like didn't seem like it worked out so well.
It didn't. Well, you'll see in the third episode. I'm so thankful that AR will allow 2 women on the birth certificate. I also felt bad for both sides. Yeah. AR, what's Arkansas?
Arizona, I think.
I knew that.
I will say I also just finished Ted Lasso season 2.
Oh, I haven't finished that. We go in and out. I don't know why.
I love Ted Lasso so much.
Really? Well, why?
I tried to finish it, but I thought there was only 10 episodes. So I watched them all when there was only 10. And then I was like, oh, there's still 2 more coming. And then I was mad. So then I just finished the last 2. And so friggin' good.
So good. It was Arkansas.
Look, we were both wrong. I was wrong.
I said Arkansas.
Right. You're right. I was wrong.
I can't even believe it.
Is Arizona AZ? Oh, we're bad.
It's AZ. It's AZ. It's AZ.
Whatever. It's places I don't live.
Ted Lasso. We've seen like 2 or 3 episodes of it, and we gotta hunker down and do it. But you know what we're watching?
What?
The morning show season 2.
That's my next. I'm going into season 2, but I want to wait till there's more episodes.
Well, I have to say, I don't love it as much as season 1, but because it's kind of, for me, it feels a little all over the place. However, I love watching Jennifer so much. I mean, is there a person
on this planet, except for maybe people she used to be married to, that don't love?
I think Brad even still loves her.
I want them to get back together, or I want her to get together with Ross.
She's so mature now, and her voice is deeper. She sounds like she might smoke to me. Does anybody know?
She's a pot smoker. She's a pot smoker.
Well, her voice has deepened. She's got this like mature woman thing going, and it's really.
But she's still effing hot.
That's where I'm going with that. I'm very into it. I'm very into the vibe. I said,
I don't think there's a person in the world that is not into that vibe.
I don't know. There must be.
Even like straight women are probably like, yeah, I'd bang her. Like, I mean, I just think that is like you're Jennifer Aniston.
But there's a lesbian story there's a queer story. Because I'll tell you this. What's her name? Oh my God, The Good Wife. Julianne Margulies.
Yeah,
is in season 2, and she plays a lesbian. Yes,
okay, I'll take that.
And Reese Witherspoon. Has a little
she a little bi action.
And so there's this weird. I'm sorry. I won't tell you
anymore. Don't tell me anymore.
But there is a queer undertone to it. My only thing about it is how many LGBTQ actresses are out there who are actually gay. I love Julianne Margulies. I love her to death, but she's not gay. Can't you cast a? How does anybody else feel about that? Like. I love her to death, and I want her in this role, but I also want them to cast actual gay people.
I mean, I am really, really torn on that because I, as an actor, like I don't only want to play gay parts.
That's true.
I want to be able to play all kinds of parts.
And I will tell you this: watching her kiss a woman is sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, like when most women making out is sexy. I mean,
well. Because we're lesbians.
Right, exactly. So yeah. But it's like I am very torn about it. Like I feel like for marginalized populations, like say, especially like folks with disabilities, you know what I mean? It's like if you take a person and put them in a wheelchair for a part, there are actors who are in a wheelchair, like put them in that part, but I feel like it gets sort of blurry for me with the gay thing. I mean, Kim's disagreeing with me.
Yeah, I don't know. She's disappointed when they're not actually gay. That's what I really want. I really just want her to be gay. Like I just that's
really what's going on.
Can you really just be gay for us, Julia? Is it Julianne or Juliana?
This Juliana or Julianne.
We don't know. Anyway, but I want her to be gay. And it's not fair that she's not, because she looks so
Yeah.
good when she kisses a
Well, everyone
woman.
should be gay. I feel
Well,
like
duh.
everyone should be gay.
Duh.
And I feel like that, Jaimie, is a
Go ahead.
really great place for us to say thank you to California Cryobank for
Well,
sponsoring our episode.
obviously.
We all
Thank you,
should be
California
gay.
Cryobank. We should all be gay. And because places like California Cryobank exist to help
And
us.
they help us make our families. And
They
it's
do.
one of the things that we talk a lot about because they also sponsor the podcast as well. But we talk about how they are committed to doing stuff for the LGBTQ community, and they have programs for trans folks who want to make families. Like, they're just we really, beyond the fact that we use them to make our family, we're super jazzed about partnering with them.
We really are. We try to only partner with organizations that we really, really can get behind. And this one we can, because we made our babies through them.
We sure did. We sure did. So thank you, California Cryobank.
Thank you so much.
You want to do it?
Oh, sure. Feel free to go in there and rate and review us. You can rate and review our podcast, where you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And you can rate and review.
You can rate and review on Spotify now too. I just got something like a pop-up that said I could like rate our podcast, and I didn't.
Everybody go into Spotify and rate our podcast. She thinks she did it. I don't know.
I'm not sure I did.
Anyway, I don't know. But Sage, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I'm glad we could be here to help you. Help you get better.
But we're glad you were here, though. This was nice to have you here.
Thanks for being here.
So rate and review the book on Amazon if you can. That is really, really helpful to spike it's surfaceability on Amazon to get our content out so people even know it's there. If they see it and decide not to buy it, great. But it would be nice if they saw it as an option.
Because, so like we always say, representation and normalization really matters. The more we're out there, the more normalized we become. So let's get out there. Let's get it.
That is correct. That is correct.
Juliana
and
Marguerite.
This was a good one, Jaimie. I can't wait till next week. So. This was fun.
I love it when it's us. I love it when we have a guest, but I also really love when we can just shoot the shiznit, as they say.
I don't think they say that anymore.
Okay, as I say.
I still say it too. And people make fun of me, which is why I said I don't think they still say it, because people make fun of me for saying shiznit.
We put it in our social media posts all the time.
We do. Just because we like, if there's any doubt that we're not in our 30s, we want to make sure people are aware.
Because we're in our 20s.
Right, exactly. I'm 19. I don't know about you. All right. Eggs.
Okay, you just aged it down. Ovaries. Thanks for coming. Thanks for